Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the semi-finals of ESL. Whoop. I've just increased the mic to 100%. Sorry about that. Hopefully this works a little better as we get into ungame. Looks like it will be a Sir MPR on the Shifu while Eden is playing a very nice Ashkar. Niwa finally getting pressured for once. Let's see how he deals with a little bit of pressure on his side. Barrier. Managing to walk away. Sir MPR and Daniel were fighting each other for a bit up the top there. Looks like Sir MPR took the brunt of that fight. Ultimates. I believe that hit both, but a good barrier out of Niwa to keep him... Okay, that was an interesting move by the Shifu. Eden on low health and is being chased on by Daniel on mounts. Daniel on point, landing his spears today. Oh boy. I've just tried to increase my volume. I'll have to try and do it again probably at this rate. Recording devices. Oh boy. Properties. Levels. Yeah, it's back at 80. What the hell? It's supposed to be at 95. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. If you can hear me. Let's go back into the game. Eden managing to get. Ooh, nope, he's panicked away. And Sir MPR is just getting wailed upon as Daniel has to just be healed out of a stun. Petrify means that even more time to wail onto Sir MPR. Immaterialize. The counter seems to have failed as immediately Niwa takes another and is just deciding what to do with Eden. Deadly injection as they and Daniel rotates around, tries to do the ultimate but is feared out of it. Skywinds fans is currently 0-1 and is now 0-2. Just quickly, for memes, he's getting closer, Niwa, to Daniel's damage, but Daniel managing to do a little bit more, probably because of those good leaps of his. And you are correct, this is double DPS. No, Eden is not a healer, Sir MPR is not a healer. It's a melee range versus melee support. Although, if you're calling Lucy a support, you know, a bit questionable. Interesting choice. Okay, Daniel just stood there and took it until he decided to use a counter. Didn't take that much damage though, considering. In-cap, not doing much to Niwa while the in-cap happened. Good orb. Bit of a lag spike there, sorry about that. Niwa taking some orbs. Daniel suddenly in a world of trouble as he tries to kill Sir Daniel. Ooh! Sir MPR. It's Sir MPR. It's going to be Eden versus the world here. He's managing to get some good damage onto Niwa for once. Daniel on low health. This could be a good clutch situation for Eden if he doesn't get himself boxed or in-capped. That's massive damage. Good petrified, but that uses up a bar of XP. Circle of Death incoming as we have Eden having to grab health orbs and go into the middle. What? A bit of an early Whirling Blade, not even touching. Hellfire, good barrier to block it, and deadly injections means that Ashkar is down. Oh, he's getting very close to dealing the same amount of damage as Daniel. But you gotta look at protection. 215 by a barrier, 155 by healing potion. That is painful. As we go back into round 4, could we see another clean sweep? Immaterialized Kunju. Sir MPR just trying to find a good hot area to get into, while we have the Ashka having to get a back off the backlines, but that means that Sir MPR is taking all the damage and Daniel is basically taking none at all. Full Daniel's on full HP, well was. Niwa taking a little bit of damage, but Niwa's actually winning the fight against Eden. I think this game has just suddenly gone a bit of tilt. They just tilted a little for this round. I don't think there's much to say about this. It's been over almost instantly. 100% health versus 6%. %, 0. I think that round was just a tilt. They have to relax, gain mind, just see what they can do. Hopefully, try not. The first thing that they have to do is win a round. It's 4-0 going to the 5th. Whirlwind movement speed increased, whereas Daniel's gone for blood first. Interesting choices. As we're going to the mid, looks like we see Ashka trying to wail onto this Lucy, but that barrier absorbs so much damage. In-cap onto everything, panic onto Sir MPR, managing to make him move away, has to leap to the orb. I'm not sure who took the orb that time, I think it was blue team. Double panic. Chop, chop, chop. No shield on Niwa, and that's enough damage to see Niwa down to below a quarter for the first time. Niwa down. That is the first time I think we've seen Niwa lose his life in this entire series. It's Eden versus Daniel, range versus the melee. Daniel picking up the orbs to get a nice boost on his ultimate. Eden trying to shield himself. Counter. Misses. Daniel back to the orb. Slice and dice. Almost every hit going on to Eden. Wasn't able to leap out anywhere. Shield. And now he's in a corner. And that is it. Another 5-0 for full Daniel, who has not dropped a single round, and they are going to the grand finals. Very well played by Skywinds fans, but full Daniel, grand finals coming up in just a moment.